big quick twitch fighter that all got a lot of power.
As you take a look at that tail, you're going to see that Willie's taller, he's much heavier, he's 4 years younger, and he has a reach advantage as well. So everything in Big Willie's favor.
He's also fighting out of the red corner with the leg boys who tended to dominate the rugby boys over years here in the Fight for Life. Not a bad man to teach you how to go boxing with Jeff Fennick.
Yeah, well, I've heard his name somewhere before. Apparently it was all right.
Well, he got the shock of his life when they went to the initial team lineups and announcements, and he's gone back to France, he's come back, and now this is it, reality, the ring thing. Time to bring it on.
Well, there is nowhere to hide. You can't flip the ball to the outside backs. And Big Willie, no doubt, is coming forward.
Fighters to the center ring, please.
Lance Revel calls them in. The rules are the same as the entire evening. 10-point must scoring system. There is a standing 8 count. There is a 3 knockdown rule. And we haven't seen any knockdowns tonight, but these guys will be blasting away here. Troy Flavell decked out in the color of rugby.
There's also the Fennick rule, don't forget.
Sorry?
The Fennick rule?
And the Fennick rule, as far as points. Good point. And in the red is Big Willie. It's not hard to see who Big Willie is. If you take a look at these two men, Willie, of course, to the left of his screen. Nice left hook that time by Willie Mason. Flabbs has got to get the jab out there, and he does. He gets the jab out there to keep him off. You got to keep him off. Don't let him get all over you. Big, tall guys, remember I mentioned before, so tough to fight when you're compact like Flavell.
I wonder how long it's going to take before the boxing, all the lessons go out the window and they just bring in the mongrel.
Now, it's going to happen before this fight is over. Here we go, nice shot landed by Troy.
That landed a nice left hook in there. Willie Mason just popping up the headgear so I can see what's coming.
Yeah, that one dropped down the headgear. That's the time you got to jump on him, but he was smart enough to tie him up till he get the headgear adjusted as the overhand looping right catches Flabbs on the left ear.
That reach. A good advantage here for Mason. Nice half turnover jab, left hook.
Yeah, I see here's where he should be jabbing, but he goes to the right hand, the looping right hand, blasts him to the ear. They're talking to each other in there. Lord only knows what they're saying from what we've seen. Lance Revel has to separate the two. A few problems with that headgear, Willie. Willie loads up the right hand again. He's lacking the jab, and I'm surprised with Jeff Fennick working with him that he hasn't done that. As Flabbs just landed 2 shots there. Big problem with that headgear, and that's a real nuisance when you're in the ring and you're using that, of course. Through the ropes he goes, and look at Willie right on top of him. Now he becomes the champion. He just touched him on the back of the head. He wanted to hit him, but the sportsmanship in him wouldn't let him do it. Instead, he landed a real good left hook. Here's a powerful right hook. Another left hook, and now Flabbs has to hang on.
Level got his right arm caught between the ropes again. The size of these men, you've got to remember Lance Revel was former New Zealand's heavyweight boxing champ, and he's dwarfed quite a pair of them.
Now that's an interesting round. Who are you giving that to, boys?
Big Willie, mate, I think he's been the dominator right from the get-go.
Yeah, Flavell looks in deep water when he's put under pressure.
Flavell's just dealing with the shock factor at the moment. I'm really in the ring being bashed by Big Willie.
There's a big man trying to hit me.
This is the hurt game here. He's straight to the hurt locker.
Willie Mason's discarded the headgear. It's bothering him too much.
And that's one of the things too, because the headgear, it slips down, it gets in the way of your eyes, it becomes, you tend to sort of be a bit distracted. So sometimes for these guys, just get rid of the damn stuff and just get on with the boxing.
Well, it was a huge distraction to him in between, but he'll probably perform better even in the second round than he did in the first round as Jeff Fennick, the 3-time world champion, You mentioned the Azuma Nelson fight. I called both of them, both the one in Las Vegas and the one in Australia, and sensational fights to call, I'll tell you. Here we go, round number 2. Big Willie against Troy Flavell. Big Willie in the red.
Jeff Bennett telling him to lead out that left hand of his and fire the right hand off it. And we've got a guillotine half guard. We just swapped over into UFC for a moment.
Yeah, he has him in the half guard. He gets the takedown.
In a rugby league, that was a good dominant tackle. He got the guy onto his back like a tortoise.
And held him down. Of course, we're only joking here. That doesn't count for anything in this game tonight. And now Lance says, okay, kiss and make up.
They had to do a bit of manhunt.
Look at the way Willie will have that left hand just leading out as a range finder. He'll try and fire the left hook and then that crisp, long right hand that he throws. In that case, uppercut right hand.
Yeah, big, solid right hand. You're right, Brownie. He really caught him with a hard right hand and makes Lance kind of have to hang on. You see, he's gassed already. This is very tough stuff. They've been going at it for a minute in this round, and of course 2 minutes the last round. These guys are tired. This is tough stuff for professional athletes. And Willie hangs on. He's got him side saddle now, and away from Lance. There is the uppercut. I get away with that one. And while he doesn't have the distraction of the headgear, he's taking some shots from Flavell.
Yeah, they're saying, you okay, bro?
Big uppercut there from Willie Mason on the inside. Flavell answers on the side. Flavell's best hope of winning this fight is actually to continue to dirty box, because Mason's got the better technique on the outside.
He was a mongrel in rugby, so he's got to bring out that mongrel now in the boxing ring.
Left hand over top, uppercut. Dennis Lewis style there from Flavell.
Forget about the sweet science, just go for the big dash.
Yeah, there's not going to be no sweet science in this fight at all as the seconds tick away, and that's what both of them want right now, because they're both gassed. Willie loads up a right back comes Troy, and he misses with his, and the bell will sound momentarily here, and we'll be on to the 3rd round, and here it is.
Not a bad piece of evasion from those two boys. Good luck and good management.
Well, you'll notice the tattoo on the top shoulder of Willie Mason. Only God can judge me, but tonight he's being judged by the fighters and the judges ringside. Good uppercut there from Willie Mason. Good gritting his teeth for Troy Flavell, just getting in the face of the big league boy. And all of a sudden, then they went down. And this is a good right hand by Flavell. Nice short right.
Beautiful camera work from our camera team here, the Sky Arena team.
Now they're doing a great job.
Hope you're enjoying the action, the last of the big fights for the stars of league and rugby. The Woodstock Honey, big shout out. Don't forget Joseph Parker and Richard Tujaki. The big pro fight still to come, and we've got one more 2-minute round. League versus rugby. Red versus blue. Kiwi versus Aussie. Big guy against big guy.
I think Mason has probably won the first 2 rounds, but let's see what happens here in the 3rd round. They both start very fast, cracking right hand by Flavell, and he holds on and tries to hit, but Lance gets in there. Wow, there's another hit on the break. You got to remember, these guys aren't professional, so they're not trained to separate exactly as the referee tells them to. These guys are rugby players, and they're very tough, and they don't want to stop throwing.
Flavell looking for that left hook.
Straight jab, that's a jabby. If he really wanted to be a boxer that he could develop, that comes from the instructions of certainly Jeff Fennigan. If he wanted to be a classic boxer, he could be with that jab, but he's not interested in that. He wants to mix it up in here.
Good straight jab, picks up the points, gets a nice sneaky right, goes back in, but not much power from Flavell at the moment.
Lance doing a good job in actually letting them fight it out.
He's trying to let him fight as you see him tap the elbows. They got one hand free, he's letting him go. Uppercut right hand by Big Willie. Right on, that's Troy. Troy tries to push him back into the corner. There's a huge fatigue factor here now as the minutes gone by and then some.
Troy whacked him there, but then he clinched him. He needed to break away and give him some more range and do it again, back it up.
Absolutely, but he's gassed, Brownie. That's the problem.
Both of them very gassed.
They're waiting and waiting, and this is because of the gas.
Screaming at him to come forward and throw punches.
There's that left hook from Flavell.
Well, he lunged forward and he actually left his feet, and there's no power when you leave your feet when you do something like that. But it sure looks good to the crowd and attendance here, and they love it. Still tied up again. The seconds tick away, and they can't wait for this thing to end, either one of them.
That's just down there and exchange blows, boys. That's a
Big shot right there. And right back at Fred. Wow. Here comes the bounce. Another nice play. Wow.
That's exactly right, Colonel. It's not boxing in here. It's just a great scrap. We've just seen another one. Most likely Mason will take this one for the leagueies, but we've seen some strange decisions so far.
Well, Troy Flavell came to fight. He made a good account of himself, but it's so tough to fight a guy that big and tall. And Willie started out the first round just totally dominating, and he probably landed heavier blows. Although from time to time, Troy certainly, had his way too. He got some good shots in there.
Well, while the boxers take a break, we'll take a short break, and we'll be back with the decision right here on Sky Arena. What a beauty.